Yo, what up guys? It's Paul from Paul's Game and Fish bringing you another build video for the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. This is a Magicka Warden tank build. It's built specifically for veteran dungeon key farming, normal mode trials with heavy emphasis on crowd control mechanics. So getting right into it, let's talk about our character. We have 28k maximum magicka, 34k health, although fully buffed in battle. This would actually be about 37k. We're doing 15k stamina, 1800 recovery. Now fully buffed on our back bar, we're running 32,000 spell and physical resistances. Front bar is at 32.5. We have 54 points in the magicka, 10 points in the stamina. We are a stage 4 vampire, although you can be at a stage 3. The Archer Knock Mundstone, and we are running max stat food. Getting into our inventory, we're running 5 pieces of Plague's Doctor. It is double recovery and 1 block cost reduction. Before I continue further into the armor, I just want to let you know that this is 5 heavy and 2 light, so that way you get additional magicka recovery as well as magicka cost reduction. All of the items are enchanted with magicka with health on the helmet, and every item is 30. So we are also, after our Plague Doctors, we are running 5 pieces of Seducer. And we are running 1 piece of Mighty Chungdan and 1 piece of Pirate Skeleton. This is so we are able to run the 2 pieces of light without losing anything from mitigation, because honestly 2 armor pieces are giving you 5100 physical and spell resistances. That's actually a pretty solid 2 piece in my opinion. On our back bar, we are running a Defending Ice Staff of the Seducer with the Damage Shield enchantment because you're heavy attacking, not necessarily for resources, but for random taunts, so why not gain a Damage Shield? Sword and Board of the Seducer, we're running Defending and Reinforced with Magic on the shield and Crusher on the one hand, so that way you can help out your DPS just a little bit. Getting into our skills, on our back bar, this is where you're going to do all of your AoE fights. So we're going to do Gripping Shards. It's a medium cost ability. Okay damage, but what's awesome is it's going to mobilize everybody around you for 3 seconds, and then it's also going to reduce their movement speed by 30%. The damage over time though does last for 12, so you're going to be reapplying this a little bit early. Elemental Drain. Anybody that you or your allies excuse me, attack with this ability, you're going to be gaining 600 magicka recovery. So with this up, and as long as you keep your Gripping Shards or your Elemental Wall up, you will always have that additional 600 recovery. Blockade of Frost. Okay damage, 60% movement speed reduction, and then chilled enemies become immobilized for 4 seconds. This can proc Chilled, your Gripping Shards can proc Chilled, and your heavy and light attacks can proc Chilled. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be immobilizing these enemies. Leeching Vines. This ability, in my opinion, is one of the best Warden skills that are out there. It's going to give you 1500 health every time you take damage, and then anybody that damages you is going to gain minor lifesteal. So it doesn't matter who your allies are fighting, they're gaining some form of health from this. But what's awesome also about this is it will proc your Green Balance ability that's going to give you and your allies 10% additional health. We are running Bullnetch. This is going to give you Brutality and Sorcery. But what's awesome is it's going to give you stamina while you're able to block on your boss bar. So it's going to let you block for long periods of time. And depending on how you keep your resources, you can block permanently with this. Northern Storm. It's here for the 8% maximum magicka. We do use it situationally on boss fights to reduce damage on certain abilities, although I use this a lot whenever I'm fighting trash just to hold stuff down more and to put out more damage on trash fights. On our boss bar, we have our Taunt. It's also going to break the enemy's armor because not everybody can break the boss's armor. Heroic Slash. This is to do minor maim on the boss and to give you minor heroism. Budding Seeds. I do want to take just a second to talk about this ability. So you're going to have to cast it twice to make it work. It's 2800 magicka. So it's going to be cost effective for that point. It can crit. I've had it crit for around 12-ish, 12 to 13k because of my healing. What's awesome though is that when it's down, your allies can activate a synergy. So let your team know that you have this ability. Let your team know to watch for the synergy. I've had a healer DC and made it all the way through a veteran dungeon, which I believe it was the Blackheart Haven, all the way through, and was able to heal myself and the entire group with this one ability alone. So they activate that synergy. It's going to heal for 9k. I pop this about 3 seconds after they activate the synergy, heal them for another 7k. If both of them crit it, you're putting about 30k worth of healing on somebody. You can direct this directly over you. You can put this over your group that's further away. So this is more cost effective and more healing effective than what Leeching Vines is. Because Leeching Vines is only, or excuse me, not Leeching Vines, the green or blue lotus abilities. Because with this, your light attacks and heavy attacks heal, but it's you or a nearby ally. So it's only going to one person. You're not really being able to heal the entire group with this ability. Absorb magic. You're going to use this situationally, but mainly this is here to increase the amount of damage that you can take and reduce the cost of your blocking. Ice Fortress is going to give you your major armor and spell resistances as well as 8% damage reduction. Healing Thicket. Ridiculously overpowered heal. A lot of healing up front, healing every second. When it ends, more healing for 4 more seconds. This is basically up for 10 seconds, and by the time this runs out, you're already about half to 2/3 of the way towards another ultimate. So the ultimate regeneration is high, and the uptime on this is extremely high. So if you have a poor healer, or if your healer just pops out on you, you're able to keep your group alive on this. So that's what the benefit to this build is. Extremely high AoE control. You keep everything locked down, but you also offer very good heals and group utilities to your team. Getting into the champion points. It's basic tank setups. So Red Tree, we're doing 19% Ironclad. Now I like to keep my physical and spell resistances about equal, so I did balance it with Spell Shield. I'm doing 10% Hardy, Elemental Defender, and Thick Skinned. I'm doing 8% healing received. Although with this, I could take points out and put more into Hardy and Elemental Defender, but I'm finding it not necessary. I'm enjoying the healing received right now. And 13 more points into Heavy Armor Focus just to balance out my stats a little bit more. 18% cost reduction for breaking free, 10% magicka recovery, and 5% resource return on heavy attacks. And then 25% into block cost reduction. 15% into healing done, and 25% into your criticals on your healing done. This is where your heals get big right here. And this is just 10 random points into it. So I believe I covered everything. I covered the gear, skills, champions. As far as a rotation is concerned, boss bar is just pretty simple. You keep the boss taunted, keep the boss debuffed, keep your armor up, and keep your bull netch up. And that's really it as far as the boss bar. Boss tanking is really easy. It's more about paying attention to the boss mechanics instead of your own. So as long as you keep them taunted and your buffs up, just watch the boss. Very simple. And just keep throwing out your heals. As you can see, it's a very large heal. Back bar rotations a little bit differently. So you're going to keep your elemental drain on the targets at all time. And you're going to keep your wall down. And then you keep your gripping shards, heavy attack. Gripping shards, heavy attack. So this way here, everything stays, which I might have just hit something. I did. So we'll use them. So we're going to mobilize, heavy. Mobilize, which I was probably too far from, heavy. See if I can immobilize the guard. Of course he'll break free. This is just me screwing around. The build video is pretty much it. But he's going to eventually proc up and he's going to hit me pretty hard in just a second. There's no avoiding these guards. So if you guys have any questions, comments, Let me know down in the comments below. I like to keep my build videos a discussion, because I can see something one way, you can see something another, and through discussion, together we can make an amazing build on this. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to hit me up, I stream on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. On Twitch and Mixer, it's under the handle TapOut. On YouTube, it's TapOut84. If you want to hit me up on Xbox, gamer tag is TapOut. Jump in, send me a friend invite. Let's play. Let's do some dungeons. Take it easy, guys.